Where'd they even get that picture of you?
I have no idea. That's got to be Josh.
Just to actually see you smiling like that, it's not often.
It's kind of psychotic behavior. It's what you do, heavy drugs. That's what happens. So they wanted me to bring up, and this question goes to everybody in here because we're going to ask all of you to share your wildest Halloween story. Because Halloween is next week. And everybody has to have one.
No.
Everybody has to have one.
He does.
Your wildest Halloween story, is that what we're doing? And I have one. So I'm going to start it off. Make sure you grab your microphone.
This one?
Yeah. So I'm going to start it off. When we were kids, I don't know, do you remember New York City that had those orange boxes to call the police? Mm-hmm. The fire department used to keep a rod in there with a hook so that you could stick it in the elevators, ride the elevators up and down, because in those days they could not control elevators the way they do now with a key. We learned the hard way that you can take that, bring the elevator down, and ride the elevators in the projects. You did this. So, yeah, right. So during Halloween, we used to ride the elevators and play with the lights inside the elevator and do howling noises and scare people half to death in the elevators. You should have seen them run out.
Oh my God.
Run out. They used to run out of there screaming their heads off. And we did it on Halloween night. And we always kept the hook because the building started to get wise to us having these hooks. And they started to do away with them little by little. But I used to do that on Halloween. Sometimes we used to drop baby powder. And people used to go, I mean, that's kind of freaky, right? In an elevator and things like that happening. Hey, she laughs.
Where did you put the baby?
Through the vent. There were vents on top of the elevator.
Thank you. I was wondering how it got inside the car
So
as well.
it would look like ghosts?
Like
Is that what it
ghosts
would
and
do?
ghouls, and we used to do and the lights used to flicker. Man, people were bouncing. They were banging at the door to get out. And you should have seen them. We were dying. It was so funny. So that's my Halloween story
That's a good story.
in the projects.
I like it.
So do you want to start with Mr. Bachigaloo? Why don't we do boy, girl,
No,
boy,
they
girl?
got an end. Learn how to segment your show.